Exodus 32, verses 1 to 6. When the people saw that Moses was so long in coming down from the mountain, they gathered around Aaron and said, "Come, make us gods who will go before us. As for this fellow Moses who brought us up out of Egypt, we don't know what has happened to him." Aaron answered, "Take off the gold earrings that your wives, your sons and your daughters are wearing and bring them to me." So all the people took off their earrings and brought them to Aaron. He took what they handed him and made it into an idol cast in the shape of a calf, fashioning it with a tool. Then they said, "These are your gods, Israel, who brought you up out of Egypt." When Aaron saw this, he built an altar in front of the calf and announced, "Tomorrow there will be a festival to the Lord." So the next day the people rose early and sacrificed burnt offerings and presented fellowship offerings. Afterward they sat down to eat and drink and got up to indulge in revelry. We begin our focus on the rhythm of worship by looking at a well-known passage from the Old Testament. Moses, the leader of God's people, the Israelites, has been off spending time with God. And the Israelites are worried he's not coming back, so they take matters into their own hands, pulling their gold earrings and turning them into a cow-shaped idol. Now, it's easy for us to laugh at the Israelites for bowing down to a golden calf or to mock religions that make idols of man-made things, but idol worship is a daily ritual here too. Only the idols are often much more subtle and perhaps more dangerous as a result. In his book, Worship Matters, Bob Kauflin writes, "Each of us has a battle raging within us over what we love most, God or something else." See, the truth is we all worship something. What we love most will determine what we worship. And when we love and serve anything in place of God, it is idolatry. The most innocent of things can become idols when we place too much significance on them. A relationship, our work, family, the latest gadget, sports, money, a hobby. The most powerful idols are often things we can't even see. Our reputation, other people's approval, power. We think, if I just had that, then I'd be happy. We look to temporary pleasures to fulfill eternal desires. Throughout the Bible, God repeatedly condemns idolatry. He hates it when his people go after these other gods because he knows they're not really gods at all. They promise much, but they deliver little. They are powerless to save us. When Jesus was asked, "What is the greatest commandment?" he replied, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind." God wants us to love him more than our relationships, more than our friends, our husbands, our wives, our kids, more than our stuff, more than we love our own lives. That doesn't mean, of course, that we can't love anyone or anything else. But it does mean that we can't love anything in the right way unless we love God more. So what or whom do you worship? To think this through, try answering these questions today. What does your mind drift to when you have nothing else to think about? What makes you angry when you don't get it? What do you fear losing the most?